What's up, y'all? Joseph R. Wheeler III, artist, founder, president of the ONYXCON Foundation, and it is a marvelous day to be about some Make Mine Marvel type news. I'm literally staring across from me at the screen right now, about to watch Avengers Doomsday official trailer in theaters December 18th. Let's react. This is the 2 days I'm late to this, but never late, right on time. Let's go. Xavier School.
Something's coming.
Yeah, it's coming all right.
Something we may not be able to deter.
Xavier.
Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
Dude. Avengers
I've fought
time.
many warriors in my time. You're far stronger than all of us put together, and they died.
All right, Wakanda, come on now.
And threats that scared me far less than this one. Everything that they sacrificed will be for nothing if we do not stand together. Put aside your petty squabbles. Presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. You mark my words. We're going to need a miracle. Hey, pal. It's not possible.
All right. 4 months, 27 days, 15 hours. Well,
Hi, my name.
all right, I already seen the Spidey trailer. They try and back them up and hit you in the head with it. Oh man, wow. So many things I noticed. I'd have to go back and really watch it in detail. But the general message, we've got a bigger enemy. Put aside your personal squabbles, not exact quote, but you know, y'all heard it. See, I always say that any movie this big, any movies this big, are a different level of systematic alignments, propaganda, situational standards. Some people love these days to just always misuse and abuse and destroy the original meaning of the word woke, and we're not here for that. We support the true woke, okay? Meaning true awareness, meaning true facts and truths about the way things have been, the way they are, and the possibilities of how they could be. Here at ONYXCON, we research, we realize, and we revise. So, I don't know. I sense, I already can see they're trying to make sure, from a sales standpoint, of just keeping the ball rolling. They're promoting the hell out of Mutant Uprise and the return of the X-Men and reintroducing the X-Men. Now, as we can see, every 5 to 10 years, it seems, that's how they're looking at every generation now. Everything's just 5s and 10s, which it probably always was in modern business sense, but at the same time, it's more prevalent now than it's ever been. So you don't get a chance to literally get introduced to something when you're just old enough to go see one of these movies, which is typically 13 because it's PG-13 for a lot of these movies. Even though this one, I'm trying to think, do they usually have the Avengers movies PG-13 or 13, or just PG? What used to be PG-13 is now PG anyway, so, you know, and then when I say used to, I mean way the hell back. Anyway, we know it's not R-rated, so I just say PG-13. So anybody 13 and up, they're already looking at you like, okay, by the time you're 18, 5 years, okay, by the time you're 18, you're ending high school, you're heading into college, you might already be in your first year of college. We know we've got fandom for 5 to 10 years guaranteed. After that, you might grow out of, you might lose interest, you might have other things going on in life. You know, we've heard people say they've gotten superhero movie burnout at different times. And I think that's more certain factions of the entertainment industry just feeling like we don't ever get a chance to have our movie make billions of dollars. And you never will because you're not a superhero movie. Superhero movies are more than just superhero movies. They are a reminder of original human lore and mythology, which is the basis for most human beings' sense of self, community, identity, heroism. All those things go back to ancient and even prehistoric times for humanity. So within the guise of the human family, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, rom-coms, romantic comedies, or slice of life, everyday stuff can't be hits. We've seen some of those movies outdo superhero movies at different times. Like I say, when there's different forms of burnout, whatever. But large in part, man, ain't nothing is gonna fade superhero culture. Nothing is gonna fade the idea of the supernatural and the fantastic in the human mind, because we get tired of the everyday. Don't keep reminding me I gotta get up and go to work. Don't keep reminding me that law enforcement is needed because we've got to protect ourselves against all the criminals of the world. But then you show the movies that are about the corruption within the law enforcement and within the military, yet you celebrate the military, yet you always show this and you show that and you show that. And it's all every day, just reminders of it's the fantasy version of what we're already living. We get tired of that shit. We want to see somebody fly through the air. We want to see somebody lift a car and throw it. We want to see somebody fly through an explosion and not get burnt. We want to see somebody come in with the swagger and the confidence that no matter what they do, they're going to live through it because I'm the motherfucking superhero. Okay? This is ingrained in human nature. Now, where it loses me a little bit from a demographic standpoint is I see Wakanda's involved, so I'm happy to see it. I know they're going to be involved. I know they got it. They ain't stupid. Again, market. They're not going to lose. Knowing we gotta prepare y'all for the next X-Men movies, and we gotta prepare y'all for that next Black Panther 3. So yeah, we gotta make sure y'all ready for all that. And we gotta remind y'all that we made all that so you could see more of it. And it's a little bit of everybody's favorite parts of the Marvel Universe in this movie, which is what most Avengers movies have been. It always has that element of from all elements of the Marvel Universe in one way or another. But, because if you think about how many members, and if you know the comics like I do, you know, and it's ever evolving, and I can't keep up with none of what's going on now. I still go in shops, y'all know I do the coverage, but I don't even try to pretend I know what the storylines are or what the arcs are anymore. I just kind of keep a general gist and know what's kind of going on. But from the era I grew up in, damn near everybody was an Avenger. Every hero and even some villains that had a change of heart became a member of the Avengers. So it's one of those tie-in everything parts of the Marvel Universe. So I'm happy to see, you know, Fantastic Four shaking hands with the new, you know, Queen Lady Panther. You know what I mean? And I think it's cool that Shuri is still around, but I know they're just, you know, slowly bringing us into knowing that a new Panther will arise, and we will get that new version and everything. I'm on the boat of it doesn't have to be a T'Challa. We can let T'Challa be honored for being the greatest ever. Rest his soul. You know what I'm saying? Chadwick Boseman. While we can still show respect to a new face and give them a title, because it is a mantle Okay, just want to throw that in because there's still some people in uproar about that and still frustrated about that because they want to just, my personal burnout and pet peeve with superhero movies is pretending that people don't get old and generationally thinking that your ideas don't get old. See, and that they will not get old, even when you force a new generation to embrace your fathers, your grandfathers, your mothers, your grandmothers, any other generation's versions of characters that are how old? Now, in the case of the X-Men, we're talking, but when you think about your Superman, and when you think about, Captain America and all these folks are old as the dust, man. They old, man. They old. Batman, all. And I love them all for different reasons. It's all good. Don't get in I can feel some of y'all getting all, what are you going to say about the God? And the God is so and so. I don't give a, let me tell you something. I'm 50 and I'm tired of seeing some of these characters be remade constantly. I want new. The only reason I'm halfway excited is Doom, in a sense, is not new, but I think for the first time they're going to depict him the best he's ever been depicted. Costume-wise, look-wise. At the same time, Doom has never been my favorite villain in the Marvel Universe. He's never been somebody I considered... I never thought he deserved to be as powerful as they made him. I was just like, I'm going all the way back. I'm talking middle school when I first read any book with Dr. Doom. I was like, who is this dude and why is this such a big deal that he thinks he's a badass? He didn't scare me. He didn't bother me. He didn't make me think he was worthy of that level of fright that he puts in folks. And I'm like, who is this dude? And I don't care what they make him do in this movie. I'm sure I'll be convinced enough when I'm watching it that, oh yeah, this is why we got to get him. But he's still just that dude to me. Then so what? You know what I mean? And yeah, it's not that big a deal to me, honestly, as far as a villain. I much would rather see certain villains that have never gotten a proper just due, never even made it to screen as in a movie or anything, or even a TV series, get their just due, be the next one. And not even Apocalypse, because that's already been done too. We don't need that again, X-Men, hello. But I feel like they're going to do it again, because like I say, they repeat these patterns. It's like so many years, we're going to do it again. Why? If you didn't get it right the last time, even if you do get it right look-wise, it doesn't matter, because again, I'm talking about the ones that don't matter as much to me. Doom has never been that great of a good-looking character to me in terms of his design. Apocalypse looks completely ridiculous to me, but I've accepted certain versions depending on the artist's take on it. I'm like, now that looks pretty badass. Okay, you did something, you took a mess, and you took lemons, you made lemonade. I've seen that happen with some of these folks. But then there's some things don't even require that. It starts off lemonade, and it's so sweet, so tangy, so perfect. There's so many things, so many characters, so many parts of the Marvel Universe already perfected. All you got to do is tell the freaking story. So I'm not completely burnt out. I can never be. I just love this genre. I love this world of everything that I'm talking about so much. I could never see myself without. I'd be mad if those in the industry who literally just want to see these only slice of life type movies make the kind of budgets that Marvel movies do. Like I say, they never will. Because for one thing, they're typically going to be centered on one particular cultural perspective, one particular gender perspective, one particular something, and it's not gonna appeal to enough pieces of many parts of an audience. Like I say, this other thing is ingrained in every human being. We are built to love mythos, modern, old, and in between. So we're gonna love mythology. The only thing is, does it really show well-rounded diversity, representation, and most importantly, respectfully, quality concepts and really cool shit? Because at the end of the day, if it ain't cool, we ain't there. And if in the first week it gets out, it's cool, but it's this, but. And in this world right now, man, people complain when something is even great. No one knows, a lot of people don't know what makes things worth a damn anymore. And I can prove it by the fact that all you gotta do is wait 5 or 10 years, and suddenly the movie everybody dissed, you have somebody on YouTube talking about, we should have given this a chance. Even I should have. I mean, I saw it and I hated it. I hated it. Because that's all we say on YouTube is we say how much we hate things. I hate. Yeah, whatever, But the same fools, 5, 10 years later, That's actually a really good movie. I don't even want to hear that shit now. I don't even want to hear that. Like I say, it's too much. It's too much weak opinionated people who have never seen enough movies to really consider themselves film buffs. Have never ventured even into foreign film. All they look at is domestic stuff. And if they do go foreign, their stuff is so surface and so jaded and so biased and so racist half the time. Okay, oh yeah, that too. You know, the constructs rear their ugly head again. The constructs. Man, I'll just say this. I think we got a chance to see something exciting, if nothing else. I just hope that I'm seeing Namor is in there. The guy looking cooler than he did in the last movie. I like how they updated it to the new black style costume with the embroidery and everything. That's one of his looks in the comics. Dude looks really badass. He got the beard. That's badass as hell. It's matching the. I mean, he looking raw as hell, man. That dude. I just hope he's. I really didn't like the conflict between Wakanda and the deep ocean. It didn't make sense. It never. I was like, if anything, y'all should be allies. But you know. That time has come and passed, and everybody's still got opinions on the second Black Panther. I really think part 3 will hopefully tie it all up. Maybe we can move past all that and pretend it never happened. Maybe they're going to do that in this. It looks like they're doing that in this. It looks like, okay, we're moving on. But there was one scene where you saw Wakandans being surrounded by what looked to be members of Namor's nation, you know, the underwater, the fish people, the fishman people. And I said, what the? We still tripping? I know y'all trying to bait us, of course. And that's a good way to damn get me like, what, y'all still at war? What the hell going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they were surrounding them like, wait a minute, what's up? All right. And in typical these kind of movie fashion, that could be a scene in the movie that might be their first reintroduction. Just to come bringing news like, you know, yeah, we ended the war, we squashed, so to speak, but not really because you killed all our people in Wakanda. You think we don't forgot that? No. So, you know, they know there's tension. So the next time we got to meet each other on diplomatic terms, it still comes with swords out. And anybody make any false moves, we're going to be at it again. I don't know where that hell that's going. But that's why they going to have me wondering to go and see it. And then everything else, honestly, is just, to me, it's the typical, all the favorite white characters get to shine again. And everybody's happy to see their favorites come back or new ones get another chance of showing off. Gambit, oh man, he's the heartthrob for the girls. Because as soon as I saw this, I said, well, there you go. I can hear them. If I had been watching this in a theater, I'd be hearing them scream like, that's your cue. Oh my God, it's him. Yeah, right, okay. And then when, is it really you? Okay, you got Thor. You know they love my brother Thor. Okay, great. He's got the hammer. The hammer goes over to, oh, what? Oh, it's Captain America, but now he got a beard. Because, you know, everybody with beards is cool now. Even though that's been cool. Where y'all been? He could have had a beard in the other two. Well, I take that back. Let me give credit. They did have him with a beard in one of those other Avenger movies. But it's not his typical look. You know, they do the whole clean shaven thing. But see, you see what they do. You see what they do with trends. They like, nah, we trying to get all that wet Victoria's Secrets money. Stop playing, man. They going for all of it. They just like, hey, because they done the math. We passed the 5 year. We into the 10 now. They in college. They going on spring break. They want wet Victoria's Secrets. You understand what I'm saying? Man, y'all better understand, man. It ain't simple math over here. We play chess, not checkers. Tell me what y'all think of it. I see a lot of things. I could say a lot more, but for now, that's all I got for you. Maybe I'll come back and do a part 2. First reaction. Avengers Doomsday coming. Let's go.